I'm sure you're all wondering why I've gathered you here today. It is because I have done the impossible. That's right. You see this wall here? You can't break this wall. Ever. Eh, oh, they're running away. They're all running away. That's to be expected. That's right. What I said in the intro, 100% true. In survival mode, that is. You see, I have haste 2. I have an efficiency 5 netherite pickaxe. And I have this wall. Now, if I try to mine this wall, well, nothing much actually happens. Interesting, right? Doesn't really matter what I do. I can mine up on the edge here. As long as I'm mining this wall, it's never gonna break, ever, as long as it's on. Now, this is a video that many of you have been asking for a while, and by that I mean a record number of 5, or I think it was 5, it might have been 4, different people asked for a tutorial on this build that I made a while ago. And that is what I'm giving you today. And also, since that build was forever ago, I've made some improvements. Let's turn that off. That's an awful sound. But yeah, I also made it a little bit bigger for those of you who saw the original video. And even if you did see the original video and don't need a tutorial, please don't click off because I'm going to show you some of the improvements I've made. Firstly, in the original design that is now blown up, why am I flying to it like an idiot? In the original design, it was just a 3x3 one, like this one here. And for some reason, I designed it so that the back bit can be removed, even though I never designed a way for the front bit to come out. I'm an idiot. That was just overcomplicating things, and I think that's why so many people didn't really understand it and wanted, like, an explanation. So, yeah, now the back bit is just obsidian. So, let's get into the materials for this build. I'm going to be doing a tutorial on the smaller version here, but know that if you just add some glass pillars, you can make it as big as 11 by like 12 or something. Just just make a netherite wall or ancient debris wall 12 by 12, and then basically do the same thing, scale it up a little bit. If you're actually building this in survival mode or care enough to want to build this at all, I feel like you should probably know how to scale up a basic build like this. If not, I guess I can make another video. That's free content for me, so if you're struggling, please just let me know. But yes, the basic idea is I just have a comparator clock here, 2 repeaters here. Yes, it has to be 2 single repeaters, not 1 repeater on 2 ticks. That's very important. And it just feeds over here into these pistons. Now, materials. This is the materials list. I added a boat in here that I forgot to test that. The boat doesn't actually do anything. You need 13 ancient debris, 13 ancient debris bits, whatever, sure, that's what we'll call it. 6 regular pistons, 2 sticky pistons, a comparator, 2 repeaters, 1 lever, actually 2 levers, sorry, excuse me, 20 redstone dust, 10 solid blocks of your choice. It can be any solid block. I just like smooth stone because it works the best. And actually, it needs to be a solid block that cannot be insta-mined with haste 2 efficiency 5. You need to make sure of that, otherwise you might run into some issues. I haven't done that much testing, but just use smooth stone or something of that effect. And a little over a stack of obsidian. Yes, this is probably pretty expensive, between the 13 ancient debris and over a stack of obsidian. Realistically, you only need about a stack, but I like to add some more just for safety reasons, so I'm going to be going off of that form. So now let's get into how to build this. The first thing you want to do is, and also I added an entrance to this. Sorry, I'm a little all over the place, but I added a way to actually get in. The old version, you couldn't actually ever get in. Now that bit pops down, you can throw an ender pearl or something through, and then just pop it back up. It works. That's why I had the boat, but turns out the reach isn't far enough for the boat. It just doesn't work. Always make sure to close this bit up before you turn on the wall, though. And I couldn't actually figure out any way to get it down to one lever, so sorry, redstone is weird. Because of these two repeaters, there was no way I could get it to work. So now, let's get started. Let's build it roundabout over here. Now, you want to build up 3 blocks high with your ancient debris and 4 blocks across. This is where most of the ancient debris is going to go. That's it. 3 by 4 or 4 by 3. I don't actually know how to say dimensions out loud. But then get your regular pistons. I lost my regular pistons. Not sticky pistons, regular pistons. And put them like this. On one side, just do it flush, and on one side you need to add an air gap between. And then add some obsidian or something like that. It doesn't technically have to be obsidian, but I think obsidian is the best option for obvious reasons. Okay. And just like that, make sure to cover up the pistons and everything, otherwise it's ugly. You do it like that. There should be 3 by 3 of ancient debris on display. Obviously, the bigger version, that number is going to be different, but and then to connect these up, you just do like this, put redstone bits and bobs there, redstone down here. This redstone dust feeds into this piston and powers this block, which will power this piston. And then around here, you feed into this piston. Pistons aren't solid blocks, so they can't power each other, unfortunately. That's why you have to do it like this. So yeah, like that. I just like to mirror it on this side because it looks better. And then get your comparator. Go around the comparator like this, click it, that'll put it into subtract mode so that it turns into a clock, connect up the redstone there, put a repeater there, a block there, repeater there, and then this should be functioning as long as you get a lever. I should have had my inventory prepared before this. And sometimes you get stuff like this. I'm actually really glad that that happened because this just shows how weird Minecraft Bedrock Edition is. It's weird, you can mess around with it. You basically just need to change the positioning of things until it works. What's happening here is this repeater for some reason won't unpower, which is causing the pistons to stay extended, making it not go back and forth. What you gotta do for this is just make it so that it's further away. It's weird. I don't understand it myself. Oh no, that won't work. Duh. Cover it up there. You're gonna need an extra block. Make sure the redstone doesn't connect, and this won't function actually. I'm sorry. This is sort of throwing me off. I don't know what to do here. And I don't know why that's... Okay, now it's working. Make sure... I'm sorry, that was a train wreck, but I'm glad that happened because sometimes when the origin of the power is too close to the repeater, for some reason the repeater will never unpower. I don't know if this is a bug because Minecraft Bedrock Edition is weird, or if it has something to do with the signal strength stuff. It probably has to do with signal strength and a combination of Minecraft being weird, maybe. Bedrock Edition being weird, that is. But once that starts functioning like that, that block isn't necessary anymore. So basically you need to make sure that the first repeater is a couple blocks away from the comparator. Otherwise, you run into issues. And now, just place some obsidian all around. You can turn that off if the noise bugs you. Place some obsidian all around here. Not in there. Make sure you don't get it in there. Just encase all of this in obsidian in order to make sure stuff doesn't happen. Because again, Minecraft is weird and stuff will always break. So make sure that pops through to the outside. You can mess around with the placements and stuff. Now place some ancient debris there. Dig down here. And now what you want to do is get your sticky pistons. Make sure they're facing upwards. There you go. It's sort of annoying to get those things to face upward in a cramped spot like this, but it can be done. Now, I think the best place to put a lever here would be right there. That won't power anything. So then make it so that there's dust there. Basically, what you want to do is you just want to make sure that the redstone dust hooks up to those pistons there. And now you want to place obsidian over the dust. That way it doesn't get broken. I just fill that in there. Flick that lever, flick it again. And I forgot that you want to add a piece of dust underneath the lever there. That's important. And now just flick this so that it stays closed and open it whenever you want to get in. And you can hook those pistons up to a different input, obviously, so that you can open it from the outside. I'm not going to show that part because well, you just need to make a redstone line run out to a lever that's hidden somewhere. Make sure you don't run out of signal strength and the like. And yeah, it's fully functioning now. Now I'm going to go into survival mode just to test it. Got my pickaxe. And as you can see, I have haste 2 still. I just gave that to myself with command. You'd normally get it with a beacon. But yeah, I can't mine anything. Yep. And then if I was on the inside and I wasn't home, I could just leave this open maybe. Maybe this could just be like a bunker or something just to hide. This realistically has no use, as I'm sure a lot of you have figured out, but it's cool, so that counts. Just throw an ender pearl through there and don't suffocate. Make sure to walk forward. If you have better aim, you can get it to go all the way through, but I'm not great at aiming. So yeah, and now I'm almost dead. Let's switch off of that. Close that up, flick that lever, and now, bada bing, bada boom, bada blam. No one can get in. Nothing they can do as long as they just try to mine straight through the wall. Now obviously, if you were ever going to build this, build the bigger version. But I'm just showing you the idea because this is really just for fun, because obviously an unbreakable wall in Minecraft might be possible, but you can always just go around. That works pretty well. Yeah, just go around, guys. Come on, just go around. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.